basketball fans. It's
Yes,
another
sir.
episode of NBA Central. We doing another prediction show. It's your host, Big Bro, along with your other host, Steve O Speaks. Steve O, we had 4 games yesterday. We got 4 games today. We're gonna talk about all of them right after this.
For sure.
Thank you for tuning in to the number one place for your basketball fix, NBA Central, hosted by the Cognac Boys.
Steve O,
What's the word?
we gonna get right into it. Them Brooklyn
Bro.
Nets, they said 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Bro made us out of a complete lie.
They got swept by them
So,
boys. Without Joel Embiid, that's good feeling for Embiid. He gets some rest. He gonna get at least a week off. Maybe he'll be back for round two. But Brooklyn up out of there as the 76ers behind a strong performance from Tobias Harris and a
facts.
whole bunch of others took out the Brooklyn Nets. It
Hey,
wasn't
I,
Steve
I
Bridges.
want to go. I just want to go straight into it, Kev. Shout out to Paul Reed. Paul Reed came in hooping. He came in playing defense. He was in there 10 for 10 points on killing on the boards, had 15 boards, was 5 for 10. Believe he had a block or two. Yeah, he had a block and a steal. So he came in and stepped in big in the big moment. And and I've always been a fan of Paul Reed. I always wanted the Bulls to look at him as a backup. So I always liked this game. I always respected it. But yeah, Tobias showed up. Tobias, for all the people that likes to come at his max contract, he proved the last 2 games. He's proven why he's paid those big dollars. And like I said, I called it. Harden didn't show up,
Hey,
and they needed somebody else to show up, and they did what he did. Maxie struggled a little bit, which was pretty shocking. I know some of us had him. C Dub and Bobby said they were going for 30 and 40. I was like, I don't know. It's usually when everybody else, like, he usually play his best when Joel is out there. So I
right.
didn't
He's
really
not the focal point on defense. He performed.
exactly
What's good, Ease Instruments?
my
The two
guy.
kids, Brody, always rocking with the Central family. We're gonna
Bro.
get to that Memphis and Lakers game in a minute.
Oh
But
yes, we are.
we're gonna jump to the next game from yesterday. It's the Suns versus the Clippers. The Clippers are on the brink of elimination, and their leader is just sitting on the bench. Obviously, he's hurt. But like I said, this load management stuff just don't make sense if you
It ain't
load manage
working.
all season, basically your whole career from San Antonio onward, you've been load management and you've been injured every single
Go
year.
year for a
Um,
long period of time.
yeah, man. So we got the Clippers though; they're on the brink of elimination. The Suns taking care of business. Paul, listen, that boy Chris Paul decided that he wanted to just show up yesterday.
Facts.
He was hitting
Bro,
everything. It
he,
was one,
he literally everything. He had a circus shot in that mug. I'm like,
yeah.
okay, but yeah, but that's what I said. Like, like even though he like struggled to find his shot, he just like how we always describe Chris Paul throughout his whole career. When he want a bucket, when he need to get a bucket, he can get one. That's not his focal point. Um, I liked the strategy of the Suns more because I know they knew for a fact that Clippers gonna come in playing great defense. For one, they shared that ball for sure. Um, Aiton was a little bit more aggressive than he was all series, so we need to see more of that Aiton from now on. And KD is starting to come into KD form. Like he's I feel like he's officially there now. Both of their stars and Devin Booker and him had 30 points plus. So hey, that's what happens. I feel terrible for Westbrook and Tyronn Lue because it's just like, bro, they
Westbrook
both of them.
balling. He balling.
And he definitely balled. Had 37.6 rebounds, 4 assists. He was he did shoot 29 shots, but hey, he made 17 of them out of that. But
He gotta
yeah,
do what he gotta do.
and three for 6 from three. Top
Yeah,
talking about my boy can't shoot. But
and it
yeah,
was some big threes too, man. So the
facts.
Suns got the Clippers on the brink of elimination. We're gonna see what's gonna happen in the next game for those guys. Then we had
Facts.
the Heat versus the Bucks. And Steve O, Heat culture is a real thing. Coming into the
Facts.
playoffs, people were kind of wondering. I think our boy C Dub had the
He
Heat getting
did.
swept. He had them
I
getting swept.
did he? I could have sworn he said they was gonna win last night.
No, no, no. When we first started,
Okay,
we
okay,
on
okay,
playoff.
okay. I got you. I got you.
I
He
think he had
did
them
say that.
swept, but
I think
these
we
guys,
all did, though. I think
yeah,
we all did.
yeah, we figured that. Me, obviously, nobody thought that Giannis was gonna go down with a back problem in the first few minutes of game one. But last night we all understood that we should win that game, regardless if it was Drew Holiday or all those guys out there. It was a good, a hard fought win. For actually, they blew them boys out.
Yeah. Hey, Duncan Robinson returned.
Listen, the return of Duncan Robinson.
For real. And it was a Jimmy game. Jimmy did what he had to do. He controlled the pace the whole time. He was playing his game. Nobody could s- um, slow him down or speed him up. He played his pace. So when you got a player like that played his pace, he dominated, and the whole team followed suit.
Yeah, man, it was a good game for them. So they go up 2-1, and then the last game was a laugher. Like the Los Angeles Lakers, they got so much bulletin board material from this young Memphis team. They don't even gotta do nothing to hype themselves up because of the way
Nope.
Dylan Brooks has been acting since the regular season. But especially when they were winning the other day against LeBron James and company, these guys outscored them 35-9 in
Nine.
the first quarter. 35-9 in the
Nine.
first quarter. And then, Grizzlies ended up losing by just 10. If they would have showed up a little bit in the first quarter, they probably could have won that game. You had a strong effort from Anthony Davis, and John Morant put up 45 points, but it
Shout
wasn't
out to
enough.
him. But it wasn't enough, bro. And it's just really because he was just super inefficient. That hand was definitely bothering him. He had a lot of costly turnovers, and you could just tell that hand was really affecting him. But kudos to you to fighting through that and scoring 45 points, because that's not an easy thing to do. He was shooting with it's on his shooting hand, and he was making shots. So he was
So
playing
before
through the
we
pain. So it's not too many people, Kawhi, that can do that.
Yeah. For it's coming up next, we got 4 games tonight. Can Denver complete their sweep? And then we were trying to figure out which of these 3 teams have a good chance at tying things up in these game fours that are happening today as well. Who's going to actually tie up their series today? But yeah, man, the Lakers look good, and poise and leadership over talking and bravado any day, especially in the playoffs. Man, you got to know that one win is nothing unless it's a series clinching win. Other than that, you can't start talking real crazy until you get that fourth win.
Facts.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's
so
not over.
it is not over. It's going to be a great, great, great series. Ease Instrument say he rooting for the Clippers. He want to see Russell Westbrook get that championship.
I
Uh,
agree with you.
he is saying the Warriors will win, the Cavs will win, and the Wolves will be eliminated. What's up, Smear 60?
My guy.
Definitely be in the building. So yeah, let's get right into it. We're gonna talk about the first game of the day: the Cavaliers versus the Knicks. Can Cleveland bounce back and still won on the road today, or do the Knicks go up 3-1?
Hey man, I like I said, I'm gonna say it every time we talk about it. This is one of the hardest series to predict because you just never know what's gonna happen. And both teams have great coaches behind them, a lot of young players, a lot of veteran players as well. I will Knicks leaning more towards on the vet side than compared to the Cavs, but it just really like I'm starting to notice it's really about who wants it more and who's coaching the best. That's really been the results of both all these games is who coached the best and who wanted it more. And I feel like also it's I don't know if Garland is playing because he did roll his ankle that one on that towards the end of the game on a cameraman. So I if I'm whoever is on Garland, attack him because I know he ain't there laterally. He just not. So you gotta attack him. So I think I'm gonna have to take the Knicks on this one.
Yes.
Ride the hot wave.
So you mentioned that this was one of those series that's difficult to call. We definitely have it going 7.
Yep.
If this series is going to go 7 games, the Knicks, the Cleveland got to win today. So I got to pick Cleveland because I want to see 7 games in this series. And I don't see Cleveland only scoring 79 points in an NBA playoff game again. I feel like Donovan Mitchell is going to be bringing it tonight, especially how emotional he was and how engaged he was in the last game, trying to implore his teammates to do better and be better. I'm pretty sure the last day and a half he's been on their case, and they're gonna come out ready to play. And plus, I just want to see Stephen A. Smith's face tomorrow and hear what he got to say because he's been talking big stuff about them since they won the other day. So yeah, hopefully Cleveland can get that win today, but obviously I won't be surprised if the
Yeah,
Knicks get that win.
I just think it's gonna be tough because whenever I just notice whenever Jalen is aggressive, it just everybody just on. He makes everybody get on. I don't know what it is about him, but the whole off when he's on. First of all, it's gonna be a problem for Quickly because, like I said, he rolled his ankle. We don't know if he playing or not, but he's definitely on the injured list.
For
So
Garland,
yeah, for Garland. So I'm he most likely he gonna play. So we gonna see we gonna see what's up. But SAS if they they definitely go he definitely gonna be mad if they lose tonight. It's okay. It's okay.
He's instruments say he was thinking the same thing about Stephen A. Smith. So yeah,
Mhm.
man, I got the Cavs. Steve O got Cleveland. I mean, got New York tonight. All right, so the next game we got it's basically the game of the day.
Mhm.
Kings versus the Warriors. Golden State's season is on the line today, Steve O. If they don't
Mhm.
win this game today at home,
They
they're gonna
going
have to do something that
home.
they're gonna have to do something that they haven't done all season, and that's win 2 games in a row on the road. I don't
Bro.
see it. I don't see it happening. Their season is on the line tonight. I'm picking Sacramento. I'm picking Golden State to win this game, but it's not gonna be the way that it was in Game 3.
Oh, it's
Game
gonna be ugly.
way more competitive. You're not gonna have those guys out there missing what everybody was missing threes. They shot under 50% from the field and under 50%
Yep.
from three. I don't see that from Sacramento. They're gonna fight today, but Golden State needs to win, so I'm picking them to take this win today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Agree with you. I feel like it's gonna be it's gonna be Golden State. They know the magnitude of the moment, and they know if they down 3-1, it's gonna be they ain't been winning two wins of nothing. So yeah, you got to go in and straight up and play hard. I believe it's gonna be one of them ugly wins. Steph Curry probably ain't gonna be the leader in points. It's probably gonna be like Andrew Wiggins or something. Like it's gonna be one of those type games. So it's gonna definitely be a dog fight. Definitely game of the day. Definitely can't wait to see the outcome for sure.
Oh yeah, bro. All right, let's see what the game's saying. BL Jet, the general, we see you, my guy. He said, this is the best series in the playoffs so far. So entertaining. Ease Instrument said he doesn't see Golden State winning today. The Kings are going to take it. We definitely appreciate all the comments. Keep them
Facts.
coming. We're going to talk about the last game, or the last 2 games. The third game of the day is the Celtics versus the Hawks. And the last one we talked about, Golden State is going to should get the win today, but hey, you never know. It's the playoffs. And look, we all thought that the Celtics was going to go up 3-0, but Atlanta had something to say about that. Trey Young and DeJounte Murray came out and took care of business, both shooting above 50% in game 3. Can Atlanta's guards lead them to another victory today, Steve-O?
I, don't- it's possible, but it's gonna be tough. I just don't like my main thing is I just don't see them shooting as well as they did to beat them because they shot like you said they both shot over 50%. Um, they both was very efficient, and most of the time they're not. So it's gonna be a dog. It's gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be another dog fight. Or is well, let me not say that. It's gonna be two situations. It's either gonna be a blowout or a dog fight. That's what I've been getting out of these games. The only way it's gonna be a dog fight if Atlanta is going, it's like on the surge or winning. But uh yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Celtics just to be safe. I just don't they haven't proven they're that consistent at shooting, so I ain't gonna start believing them now.
The last thing the Boston Celtics want to do is go to a 6-7 game series versus this Atlanta Hawks team. They
Facts.
better go out there and win today if they have any hopes of getting back to the NBA championship. So I'm picking Boston to win this game because they need to. They're one of the elite teams in the NBA, and they ain't got no business struggling with this Atlanta squad.
Right, Mr. MVP supposed to be Tatum.
And Jalen Brown, you don't want to be a second fiddle. He feel like he a number one. So go
Uh,
out there and take care of
I
business.
agree.
Yes, sir.
I might get a lot of flack on him, but I still think he might be better than Tatum. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
In so many, in some games he is better, but they're
Yeah,
both really, really good.
real good players for sure.
All right, last game of the night. Before we get to that, let's see what the comments are saying. BLJ is saying if the Hawks lose this game, they are going home in 5.
I can see that
He say he say why does Hayes hate Trey so much?
because
I'm
he
not
don't like people with baby hairs.
Yeah, I think his hair is an issue. He kind of looked like the
A
little baby
dwarf.
doll, the little
Bro.
baby doll that the little girl Angelica used to carry around on Rugrats.
How about Cynthia?
Look like Cynthia, he bogus.
You stupid. Talk about Cynthia, bro. But yeah, Hayes just if you I don't think he hates him. It's just he just
Nah,
an easy target.
and he a volume shooter, and he's
Yeah,
not efficient.
and
So
he
like
a rival.
all of that matters. Yeah, he like Ivo, except
Yeah,
Ivo got to the line a lot more.
bro.
Boston over Atlanta in 5 from Big Juice. BLJ say we all hate Trey Young. He cries every time he plays the Bulls, and that's facts. That's facts. All right, so the last game of the night is the Nuggets versus the Timberwolves. Steve O, is this another Cancun on 3 situation?
Cancun on 3. The flight is booked. The bags are on the plane. The wives are on the way to the airport. The girlfriends are in the car. They are ready to go. Jordan Wood is waiting for Cat outside the door. Uh, they ready. I mean, bro, I'm not finna. They not finna. Especially Denver, knowing what the magnitude is and what they got to face in the next round. They not finna play with them. Go and get them out of here real quick so we can prepare for what we got next.
Well, I'll say this: expect Minnesota to be catty tonight. Expect them to be throwing balls, trying to be physical, doing anything they can to prolong their season. But I don't think it's going to be enough.
Man, Joker, don't push nobody tonight, bro.
Listen, I feel like honestly, the Minnesota Timberwolves are being led by two of the softest big men in NBA history. Two
Actual factuals.
two big men who don't use their size, utilize it to the best of their abilities, who rather shoot or stand around the perimeter, and who are just passive aggressive. Like they don't do enough to affect winning basketball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And unfortunately for them, unless Anthony Edwards goes off tonight again,
Which he
they
has
don't
been doing.
they, they don't stand a chance against this Denver squad. Denver is just too good, too deep. Joker and Porter and Murray have been balling out, so I'm definitely picking Denver to complete the
And that's the
sweep.
scary part. I think that's the scary part. It's like Joker ain't had a game where it was just like a Joker game. He just been like, all right, y'all go ahead and do what y'all got to do. It's really quite sad if you think about it. But like,
Yeah.
they just don't have the talent nor the coaching. Because like you just said, even if Anthony Edwards does ball out, they still Brandon, they still lose. So
Mm-hmm.
he had like 41 the other day, and then
Yep.
36 before that.
Yep. Yep. So I don't think they have enough to overcome the skill set that Denver possesses, and Denver has the better coach as well. And they've been here before. They have had championship aspirations from day one of the season, whereas Minnesota was a play-in team. So I'm giving this game to Denver. Who you got?
Denver, of course.
All right.
Chicken nugget.
There you have it. It's Big Bro and Steve O, the odd couple in the building. We appreciate y'all for rocking with the entire Central family, Chicago Bulls Central, Chicago Bears Central, Chicago White Sox, and Chicago Cubs Central. And of course, the Cognac Gang on the Shad Bulls podcast. We giving y'all content every single day on all the channels. And we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And y'all already know we're going to be back tomorrow morning with our predictions for the games on Monday night and our reviews of the games that take place today. We got Eid saying, hey guys, if y'all don't know, June 23rd, there's a grassroots movement to shop local female black owned businesses. Everyone in support is wearing pink. My son and daughter have pink clothing, and that's what's up. We definitely gonna support
Bro,
that. That's a good notion right there. It's
I've
all
been
love.
looking.
These
I've been
and
looking for a pink hoodie for months. I ain't gonna
oh,
lie to you.
walk around looking like Cameron, talking about the blippity blippity. Hit the
Oh, bro.
stickity.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Oh, bro.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know we gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to the number one place for your basketball fix, NBA